There's a heat wave running wild, oblivious of the borders, run by the corporate money hoarders. There's a heat wave running wild as the stealthy arms of a monetary system poisoned with greed consumes everything in its path. There's a heat wave running wild while the blind, insatiable pockets of "we want more" and insurmountable walls proclaiming "we want war" are the very sustenance for economies never meaning to mature. There's a heat wave running wild while the psychopaths chuckle they continue to suckle the apron strings of the diabolical morons bedecked with graying combing overs, spewing cacophonous tsunamis of verbal diarrhea, filling the bowls of white supremacists, then wait and watch as the fecal bullets begin ripping living tapestries, bringing forests to their knees. There's a heat wave running wild. Truths that once were precious are now labeled as malicious, and state-sanctioned education teaches nothing but predation, while devious Wall Street brokers clear around the globe give praise to the dollar as they gather and they wallow in the pools of collusion, oblivious of the pollution created by the industries that will eventually choke them all. There's a heat wave running wild. The blind indifference to all that life holds dear, and all it creates is a deafening fear. There's a heat wave running wild as indigenous realities are ripped to shreds for the finance diocese of the order of the greased palm policies implemented by the Bolsonaros of the world, riddled with inherent greed. They're all members of a psychopathic creed. There's a heat wave running wild when blacktop and the beef crop rates more than treetop and destruction as the chemical world smack and farmers crack and the fossil fuel industry's absolute frack. And they've been lying since the 50s, annihilating species and wildlife communities while bribing with impunity for everlasting immunity for all the crooked politicians. There's a heat wave running wild. Induced demand seduced the man to build steel, glass, and brick, with pavement as the pecuniary kick, and the thoroughfares of bitumen provide their daily vitamin, falsely claiming they were clean became the common valued mean, and the condoms of plastic round all the fruit and veg running riot are prolific, lay waste the land and waters. The tally of it all threatens to leave nothing for all our sons and daughters. Those future generations' protestations grow in eloquence to end the effluence of a system gone mad, knowing full well the tolling of the bell heralds this man-made hell, and the education they receive will do no good in the future they perceive. Divorced as such from all that nature does, all will be is become what was, unless with them we take the reins in hand and change the nature of our brand. There's a heat wave running wild. There's a heat wave running wild. Wake up! There's a heat wave running wild.